Well, this would be a good place to be to take pictures of
Once we get up there, we'd have a #1 tour guide with us.
Well, I'll go. I'm a sport on that one. I know the way down also.
Right. Notice that was one of the very first things I asked you about 4 days ago.
I know the way down also.
You say, well, not knowing the way, one could get very, very lost heading out the back end.
That's for sure. You can walk for
Knowing the way, it's only, what, 7 days?
5 days.
5 days.
5 days to the edge.
To the edge?
Yeah. It would take us 2 days more to get to Camarata. 7 days in total. Practically all the time in the open. There is one spot on top here. We have to cross a little river. There we will be in the woods. And later on we will be in crevices on the second wall, which is in the back here. We have to climb that one down. And then we will be apart in the woods at Dragon Camp. But that's all very short. And all the time we will be absolutely in the clear.
So, radio...
We'll need a bit of binoculars.
You can see the parameter in here.
Yeah, that's what I
Cell
thought.
phones.
Yeah, I had some small ones at home. I left it at home. Some lights. I brought them Stad.
Yeah, I remember that.
We have the river coming in here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the river.
Medium.
And this is Ancient Falls River.
Right.
So we are right here.
Okay.
Medium.
If we take off here,
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna move this way and then perhaps a little up this way.
Yeah, that's what we've been
And
counting on.
Here,
so far.
here we should come in those flat savannas with the tiny little hills and so
Is
on.
that Bryan?
But here are some spots you can get in, about 2 or 3. But then you run into another mountain again, a high mountain.
So if we get that far, or if something puts us up here, it makes a lot more sense to actually head back towards the main camp. This out here used to be high and dry. This is our takeoff site, which is completely kaput now. If in the next hour we get conditions running perfect for flying, and the launch site's still buried under this water, we can't go. We flew up to the top of the Tepui and landed close to the falls. And I remember we tried to walk over far enough to like be at the cliff's edge and be able to look down. Well, we couldn't get close enough for that because of all these crevasses and everything. When we went back and we had sent off some helium balloons to check the wind and everything, and then finally we all piled into the helicopter, and we sort of flew along the edge of the Angel River up top, which is in about a 200 or 300 foot deep crevasse itself just before it falls over the cliff face. And here this helicopter goes at about 100 miles an hour, and we're zipping along about 30 feet above the barren rock up there. And suddenly, lo and behold, it's like the earth just completely fell away. Here we were zipping along. There was all this apparent feeling of motion and movement, and suddenly everything just virtually stood still. And it was the immense vertical drop that did that. There was this huge carpet of green down below, which was like 2/3 and 3/4 of a mile below us was the jungle floor, with this itty-bitty little ribbon of a river that went through the center of that.
Out cheers. Uno agarra aquí en la punta, Alfredo.
Our liftoff will be precisely at 7:20 for both balloons. The time now is 7:19.
Where is the first balloon?
Beautiful up there.
¿Cómo se ve el globo? No confiable, no confiable. Ahora, dale, ahora. Subiendo, subiendo. 5.000, 5.000.
Which is the better direction? Up onto the top of here, or where they're going?
That would be the best.
That would be the best, right? The thing that would be ultimate, of course, was a flight that, regardless of where we found out we had to take off from, if somehow the balloon zigzagged along and climbed and finally went right up the face of the falls, and as George put it, he wanted to fill his champagne glass from the falls themselves. That I thought was carrying a little too far, but if we got to fly right up the face of it, that would have been the absolute icing on the cake. Just behind that, flying up and onto the tepuy that surrounded the falls, the one that all the headwater for the falls and everything sort of came cascading in from. And that's what finally happened. Over there.
Ah, there you are.
Jesus, isn't that great? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm naked. Good girl, good girl.
No, we're not going the right way yet. It's bothering me.
Okay, nice little plateau right there, Rudy.
Yeah. Perfect.
I think we're going to be able to do a nice stand-up landing. When we do land, we bounce a little bit, Rudy. Okay, flex your knees and hold on to the side. Watch your head on.
Just beyond the crevasses.
And up we go again. We're going beyond the crevasse. Here we go. The other side. We okay?
Yeah, okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, that was
A little windier than I thought.
okay now.
Okay, we may hit a little harder this time, but I want to stop before the bushes, which
Yeah.
may have another crevasse in it.
Settle down.
Here we go.
The ground is...
Hang on. Hold tight
Hang
now.
on.
Hold tight and watch it.
Okay.
Watch your neck. Hang on. What's the boom? Hang on. Get a little more. Pretty wet. But we are down. Hang on. Listen here, man. Roll it. And they're going to make the top too, I think. You can hop out, Scott.
You're gonna get wet like that.
Don't worry about it. You're still plugged in here. Watch this rope. Get in away from you. There you go.
No, we're not.
Good. Good girl. Roll in.
They did it, my friend. Come on, me quito el sombrero.
We made it on top. How about it?
Fantastic, congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations on our balloon too.
Pero Bryan se van a ir otra vez, está loco, vale.